What's up, everybody? We're on Red Dead Redemption 2. We're playing this because
this is just Red Dead Redemption.
Or Red Dead. Why did I say 2? Because 2
haven't played 2 yet.
2 comes out in 2018, but we'll shut up and let this cutscene play.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
What's up, guys? We're back.
Oh, let's go ahead and put on subtitles.
Yes, yes, yes.
You see them?
They're in so many different places on so many different games.
I know, they change them. Like, sometimes they're in audio, sometimes they're in display, sometimes they're in, you know, configuration.
On, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's go get drunk. So let's go to the saloon.
That's not why we're going there. Get your head out of the gutter.
It's a saloon.
It's
don't. The West.
We don't
Let's
drink.
go drink.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Creepy old man.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my
They ain't my friends.
Pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
I like the piano music.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
I want the white one. Or
The white and brown one?
the
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to
whatever
draw
you call that
undue
color.
attention.
A
He
to sprint.
says as he like takes off into the distance.
Tap A to sprint and you can hold it to stay right with him. Once you've caught up to him, you can hold it to stay right with him. And you'll stay at the same speed he is. What are you doing?
Trying to figure out how to stop.
I can't stop my horse.
You want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing
Yeah.
up at the fort?
I think he knows more than others.
Old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Oh, isn't this where his...
Part of his gang is.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Go.
He a pervert. That's all I gotta say to that. He perverted.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Trot, 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 trot.
How are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing. Come on.
I just love how you can stay right with him.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do.
I'm not gonna ruin the story.
You'll
for
see
me.
the fort when you get
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
not
top
gonna
of
ruin
this
it
hill.
for anybody who hasn't seen it. You can't ask me questions, you just have to find out.
Okay.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, easy up now.
You can take the camera down here. This is all one big cutscene.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
And these are done just like Grand Theft Auto missions.
Go to the spot, do the mission. Yeah.
We're gonna do all of her missions before we do anybody else's.
Okay.
Because if you do all her missions, you get a rope that you can use to hogtie bad guys, and you can actually capture them.
Okay.
Instead of just killing them.
I mean, do we want to capture them, though?
Some of them you do.
Okay.
Especially your bounty targets.
But everyone else we just want to blast away.
Yeah.
Okay. I want the black horse.
And plus, it's just fun to hog-tie people. I usually hog-tie them and leave them on the train track. The train will run them over.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I'm very evil, I'm sorry.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
All you gotta do is hold the same speed as she does.
So walking.
I just loved how these horses sounded so realistic.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now,
What's
where
that
did you
supposed
get
to
such
mean?
an idea?
First impressions are hard to
I didn't
erase.
appreciate that.
Right? I took offense to that.
But I mean, she's right.
Yeah, she is. You were, what,
That's the
abandoned at
train
one point?
station.
Yeah.
Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk.
And
like
it comes
yourself.
right through your
That's
property.
such a bad thing.
Right.
I would
The
hate
train
that.
station's
When it
on
makes
our
things
property.
better.
And we're riding on the tracks.
Well, you're on the side. She was on them.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
That burns down later. That doesn't ruin any of the
And
story,
here
or
we
I
are,
wouldn't have
back to
said
the
it.
house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Did you tie your horse up?
Well, I guess it didn't give me the option to do anything else.
It says if you go to the hitching post and
How
hit
about a
X,
cold
you
drink,
can...
Mr. Marston?
Well, it may be because I pulled him all the way up to the post.
Getting shot
Yeah.
and then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
He's playing that gunshot to the chest. Big time, isn't he?
I mean, he was shot in the gut.
You can take...
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
No.
Remember me telling you about the
We're
trouble
already
you've been
working
having with
again.
rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
I want my black horse. I have to get there before her. Oh, let's not do that.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna
Follow
have
me.
to shoot from the
Keep your
horse
eyes
in a minute.
peeled.
No, I almost shot a random guy.
I'm just a wild
Thank you, Mr.
king.
Marston. I feel a lot
After
happier someone's
midnight.
with me.
Just
I feel a lot
like
happier
you
now I got a
used to
rifle.
be.
Well, with your trigger itch,
Half
I'm
the
getting
people
an
that end up
intuition.
watching our
We should make
videos
quite
won't
a
know that
team.
song.
I know. It's sad.
Yeah. I mean, if we have some old people that watch it, they'll know it.
Watch for movement. What's that thing from Call of Duty? Stay low. Stay frosty.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use.
It's a click on, so it's really good.
Good shot.
You know? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a click
You're a
on
good
system.
shot, Mr. Marston. Them
I
rabbits
jumped the
didn't stand a
horse
chance.
in. I did not mean to.
Did she walk all the way in there?
Yeah, I jumped the horse.
Well, who cares? You can jump it.
We
You
should
can
keep
jump
moving.
it back over.
There's still a ways to go.
It's actually easier to do if you stay on the horse
Okay.
because they don't get away from you.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Quick.
You're shooting them from a mile away. Did you kill them all? You gotta drive.
I'm trying. Go. You won't turn. I don't see him.
Yeah,
I think I may have missed the entrance.
blow it up now.
You're on the wrong side.
Come on, go.
Come on.
You gotta let go of the left trigger if you want them to go.
There they are over there.
Go.
Oh, I almost shot the cow. I see the dots now.
There is one hard level in this game. You have to herd cattle.
I actually wouldn't mind trying it though.
It's hard. You ran over a chicken.
We got rid of the coyotes. So let's push sweet and saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to
Oops.
Yeah, they're alive.
You just hit one of
I
them.
just crushed like 3. I jumped into the chicken
You
coop
know,
on
you can
accident.
actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little
You
experience
just
in.
can't handle a
Maybe Bill
horse.
Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
We're gonna end this one here.
Just go to the next video. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end that one there, I think.
'Cause-
We hope you enjoy.
That'll be the intro, and we did a couple things in there and stuff. So
We hope you enjoy.
We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys later. God bless you, and have a good one.
Have a good one, everyone.